Today we're going to have a talk with Professor Izar. She's one of our plenary speakers for the upcoming Congress in Würzburg. Hello, Professor.
Hello, nice to be here with you.
Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself and your research topic and field?
Okay. So I am a professor at the University of São Paulo in Brazil, and my field of expertise is primatology. In particular, I have been studying the behavior of capuchin monkeys for a little more than 30 years now. I was first interested in their social behavior, but with the long-term research in 3 field sites, I became interested in all aspects of their behavior. These are very curious and active small monkeys, and some colleagues say that in fact I am a capuchin monkey.
What did actually inspire you in the beginning to explore your chosen research field?
Well, of course, my first interest in primatology was the work of Dr. Jane Goodall. I think that through her books and documentaries, she inspired most of us field primatologists, especially young women. And then when I actually started my research with the capuchin monkeys, my inspiration was to contradict at that time the idea that humans were super flexible and variable in their social behavior as opposed to non-human species. So I became interested in investigating the relation between behavioral variability and the features of the physical or ecological and social environment in non-human animals. This later became an interest in behavioral plasticity and the context of development.
Well, it's really interesting. I'm really looking forward to meet you at the Congress also. But as I mentioned in the beginning, you are one of our plenary speakers at the Congress. Could you please introduce and maybe summarize the work you're going to present?
In my talk, I will review almost 20 years of research already with one of these wild populations of bearded capuchin monkeys that live in the northeastern region of Brazil. These monkeys in this population, they use stones as tools, as a hammer, to crack open very hard fruits, especially palm nuts. And this skill is socially learned. And as we have shown that this is socially learned, we can say that this is a tradition. And because tool use is a hallmark of human evolution, these capuchin monkeys offer an opportunity to investigate many questions that are relevant in the fields of human ethology and psychology, such as, does using tools affect their social behavior? Most importantly, I will discuss how young, unskilled individuals, the ones that don't know how to use tools yet, how they acquire the behavior and eventually master this very hard task. And I think this brings an important contribution to theories of learning and development in humans as well.
Is there anything you wish for in the Congress, or maybe also even expect out of this year's Congress?
Oh, of course, I hope to learn a lot in this Congress, meet colleagues and students like you, but also in this scenario of super fast climate change and loss of biodiversity and the emergence of new pathogens that can eliminate an entire human culture. I also hope to be able to talk about how science and human ethology in particular, of course, can contribute to change this scenario and build a world in which different species and different cultures can coexist.
It's really nice. And again, for everyone who wants to join a Congress, please look forward to it and also join us and register to it to see interesting talks like the one of Professor Izar, and also to have lovely exchanges with your fellow scientists.